All right. So, hello, gang. Vasil, good to see you again. Welcome to the second half of today's stream. Supper break went a little bit longer than expected. There's actually a little bit of a story behind that. Not much of a story. Maybe I'll talk about it a bit after we get through the intro here, which is about Fire Emblem, the game we are to be playing currently. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So as people who watch the channel probably know, I'm a big strategy RPG guy, or particularly, yeah, tactical RPGs or simulation RPGs, as they're apparently known in Japan. But I've never actually played the original. Fire Emblem is kind of the originator of the entire genre. Arguably, it was the very first SRPG, and it's a long-running series, like a big storied, long-running series of SRPGs, are probably the most popular one, actually. And I know almost nothing about it. I have played very, very little Fire Emblem in my history. So we're going to rectify that starting today, starting with tonight's stream. I am going to familiarize myself with some Fire Emblem, and we will begin, as we always do, at the beginning. So we're going to be kicking it off with Fire Emblem Kokokuriu to Hikari no Ken, or as it is also known, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. This game was never officially released in English, so we will be playing it using a translation patch. That's this guy right here. I'm going to take just a second to make sure this is showing up correctly on stream here. Looks a little bit oversized. Yeah, that ain't right. There we go. Oh, that's my T. So yeah, you guys can watch the intro here. That looks like some questionable English to me. I hope this translation patch is good. I'm gonna... Oh, hey, here we go. Social Knight. There must be some... I don't know why knights on horseback are social knights. I've seen that in a few pieces of Japanese media now, where cavalry are referred to as social knights. I don't know what that means or what the origin of that is. It seems to be a Japanese thing. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my tea and be back in a second. So, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light is the very first game in the Fire Emblem series, released on the Famicom, never got official English released, but it's been remade a couple times. The SNES Fire Emblem game, which I think is Mystery of the Emblem, kind of retells and condenses the story of the original Fire Emblem. So this isn't really an essential part of the series history or anything. They retell the story in the SNES game. They remade it again on DS. That's Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon on the DS. So if you want to get the story of the original Fire Emblem and the history of it and everything, the origin point of the series, there's a couple better ways to do it. And indeed, if you look at any guide online about how do I get into Fire Emblem, pretty much all of them will tell you, do not begin with the original. It is a piece of shit. Play one of the later ones instead. But fuck those guys. I like old games in general. And even if this isn't a great game, I'm not married to it. In all likelihood, based on the bad things I've heard about this game, we're probably not gonna play this one all the way through. I'm gonna do kind of like I did with the Shining Force series, where I play through the first game in the series for as much as I can tolerate it, see what it's about, and then once I've had enough, we'll just cut it and move on to the next game in the series. I'll probably skip over Gaiden, which is the second game in the series, which is also on Famicom, and just go straight ahead to Mystery of the Emblem after this, which is basically the first half of Mystery of the Emblem is a remake of this game, so won't be missing out on much story-wise. I feel like I need to watch the rest of this intro now. Is this my tutorial right here? So, I was looking online for a PDF manual until I realized, oh yeah, this game was in Japanese, so even if I could read the original manual, that would not be helpful at all. And this is definitely the type of game where you are expected to read the damn manual. So in terms of my history with the series, the first Fire Emblem game I played... Oh, Prince Marth, Princess Sheeta has arrived from Talis Castle. What's wrong, Sheeta? Has something happened at the castle? Oh, I can advance the text. That's nice. Prince Marth, I'm so happy to see you. The pirates of Garda suddenly attacked us. The castle has been taken and many people have been killed. Please save my father. It'll be alright, Sheeta. Aritia's courageous knights are inside this fortress. We won't lose to a gang of pirates. Now come with me to Talis Castle. And yeah, that's our story. That's our intro right here. So in terms of what I have played, I played the Fire Emblem game on Wii. That was my introduction to the whole series. I think it was called Radiant Dawn, something like that. I wasn't crazy about it, which is the reason why I didn't really play very much of it. So my big pet peeve when it comes to strategy RPGs in general, but like with the entire genre, is experience micromanagement. A lot of the time, these games are more about managing your experience distribution than they are about actually, like, playing to win and winning battles in an expedient fashion. A lot of the time you're doing the opposite, where you're drawing things out to milk all the experience that you can, which is not really my style. I don't really like to play games that way, and I prefer it when SRPGs give you alternative options to that kind of play style. And Fire Emblem, as far as I can tell, is pretty much the worst offender when it comes to that style of gameplay. This game, or these games, are basically entirely about managing who takes the last hits and how your XP is going to get distributed. That is like the entire game. Or at least that was the case with Radiant Dawn. I think this is a good idea to get my horsemen to take out this guy back here. Since they're horsemen, they've got higher move speed, so it won't take them too long to catch up with the rest of the group when we charge them forward. So yeah, as you can see, last hits are everything here. You get like 4 times as much XP. I did a little bit of playing this off-stream last night, just to kind of get a sense of the controls and how to play and everything. So the B button doesn't seem to do anything, which is interesting. In fact, neither does the start button. We've got like 4 buttons on this controller, and only one of them does anything. But yeah, you can select a unit using the A button, you hit it again, and that'll bring up their portrait. Their derpy looking little NES anime portraits. And their stats. If you've got a unit selected that can move and you hit the D-pad, you get to move them around. You do not get, like, colorized fields showing you your movement range. You just have to move the cursor until it can't move anymore to figure out how far your guys can move. Oh yeah, I guess B is cancel, so that's it. So yeah, there's our boy. I'm gonna call him Mars just because that's what I'm used to. So my introduction to like the entire Fire Emblem universe was actually the Fire Emblem anime back in the day, which I liked quite a bit. It's essentially based on the story of the original Fire Emblem here. In that version though, and incidentally, it was released in English, the Fire Emblem anime. In that translation, the main character was called Mars. And that's kind of, like I said, I have some nostalgia for the Fire Emblem anime. So, if you're wondering why I'm calling Marth Mars a lot of the time, that's the reason why. So this is our heavy knight here. So then apart from Radiant Dawn. I also played a bit of the Super Nintendo Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem, which I talked about earlier. It was just kind of like on a lark one day. I didn't get very deep into it, maybe a couple maps. But I played enough of it to know that this is actually like a straight up one-to-one copy of the first map of Mystery of the Emblem. Cool, great info. So if you visit these different buildings here, you get, I guess, information from townsfolk and such. Some of these buildings are special, but since I don't have a manual, I can't tell offhand just what the difference is between them. I think the one with the fence might be where you go to heal your guys. She'll be able to catch up easily enough. Let's go here. There's nothing there. Oh, I guess that's what you do. So you go there, but you can cancel your movement. So, like, if we go here, we can see that this is an armory. Okay, so we got a nice little shop here. I don't know what any of this shit does. I bet you the stats for the items were in the manual. Oh yeah, so this Frosty here. So yeah, since I wanted a quick dinner, I went to Wendy's. Because that's the closest fast food joint around here. And I was expecting it to not take very long, because, you know, fast food and everything. Yeah, that's what everyone says, Basil, about the original Fire Emblem. I'm just kind of trying it out just to see it, you know. I'm not expecting to do a... I'm not committing myself to a full playthrough here. I'm just going to play as much as I can tolerate, and then we're actually going to move on to Mystery of the Emblem on the Super Nintendo once I've had enough of this one. But, you know, I'll probably at least give this one a shot until the end of the night. So far, it doesn't seem that archaic, really. Like, the fact that you can't see how far your guys are allowed to move is kind of annoying, and the battle animations are a little bit drawn out, but... honestly, I always thought that about the other Fire Emblem games, too, so... we'll get him over here. Let's see what these villagers have to say. Oh? Oh, am I supposed to have the prince go there first? Which ones are villages? Is it this one or these white ones? I really wish I had a manual here. There's very scant info about this game in English on the internet, too. Because, like, most people talk about how bad it is, so nobody really gives a shit about this game. It was actually one of the last Fire Emblem games to be fan-translated, too. This one got its first translation, or its first full translation in, like, 2010, I think? Ha! Sucker. Oh, wow, Mars sucks. Oh, there he goes. He's a speedy bastard. So yeah, this game has been remade, like, 2 times now, so it's honestly, like, it's almost like the creators know that it's not great. So far, it seems like just a Fire Emblem game. Like, this is about what I expect from Fire Emblem. So how are we gonna do this? If I can get this guy over here... Nah, we're not gonna be able to do much here. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the way. We'll get... Okay, so these guys need to run up the field. Okay, so they can't go across the water. I think that might be a pirate thing, where only the pirate characters get to move on water. And I guess Pegasi. Pegasuses. Okay, so these guys won't be able to get into position to do jack shit. Oh, never mind. Oh, javelin hits from 2 spaces away. I didn't even know that. I could have saved this guy some damage. Get him, Abel! Fuck you, Abel. Oh, good job, Abel. Oh yeah, so I went to Wendy's for supper, and it was a good time. There was no lineup. Figured it wouldn't take very long. I suffered a little bit of rudeness, I thought, from the person taking my order. I've noticed this a lot lately from fast food joints, where it's like the person at the till is just looking down at their monitor and they like don't even acknowledge you when you walk up there. So like I'm going up there and it's like, okay, are you waiting for me to order? Are you busy with something on your monitor there? And after like a long awkward silence, she looks up, still in silence, and I'm like, you want me to order? So I just told her my order, and yeah. It's increasingly that fast food workers seem to approach things that way, and it just annoys me. Pet peeve of mine, not a good sign. Then after that, took a while to get my order. Wasn't a fan of that either. It was just a hamburger and fries, which you would expect to be, you know, the standard thing that they make there. How far can this guy move? Yeah, we'll get this guy to open up on the axeman here. So the standard weapon triangle in Fire Emblem is, I think, sword beats axe, axe beats spear, spear beats sword. But I don't know if the original actually had invented that yet. Like, weapons have their own different properties, but I don't think that we have a full-blown weapon triangle in this game just yet. Oh, hey again, finite resource. I can't remember when I started streaming. Or like, I started streaming on Twitch, like I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago even. But I didn't do it for very much or for very long. I was mainly focused on YouTube in those days. Actually, if I can get her over here, let's try this. So I'm gonna get Marth to take out this guy, get him some XP. And then if I can get my Pegasus over there, she and the cavalryman might be able to double team him. So in terms of going hard on Twitch, like essentially switching from YouTube onto Twitch, it's been maybe 2 years now. I think it was about 2 years ago where I decided, okay, we're gonna do like, you know, 3 streams 24 hours a week kind of deal. And I've been going reasonably consistently since then. Or I guess it would have been whenever I uploaded my, I think Symphony of the Night was the first game that I streamed on Twitch, and I've got my, yeah, YouTube archive for that. So whenever I did my Symphony of the Night playthrough, my first Symphony of the Night playthrough since I played it again since then. That's what everyone says, Jadis, but, I thought I'd try it out anyways. That's just kind of the way I am. I like to look into the origins of things. This is more of like a history lesson for me than an actual, like, hey, let's have fun and see the best the series has to offer type playthrough. Like, honestly, that's what I've found that I often have more tolerance for these kind of archaic game design tropes than other people. So I don't know, maybe I'll end up liking this. Although I did end up skipping the first Shining Force game pretty quickly. I think I played like the first 8 to 10 hours of the original Shining Force before I got tired of it. So yeah, whenever that happens with this game, we'll just switch over to Mystery of the Emblem on the Super Nintendo, which is kind of the first quasi-modernized Fire Emblem game. I think what's really cool is hearing all these like iconic themes in 8-bits, in like the 8-bit chiptune format, because I recognize some of this music from like Smash Bros. So I think we want to keep our Pegasus Knight away from the archer there. Yeah, I think these two are just going to be a team from here on in. How's he doing for health? Oh yeah, so Wendy's. Yeah, so right after I ordered, a skip the dishes guy came in right after me. I don't know if you guys know Skip the Dishes. Do they have those in the United States, or is it a Canadian thing? Anyways, it basically all of the fast food and takeout places here in the city offer Skip the Dishes service, where you basically just order online, and then a Skip the Dishes delivery guy picks up your order and drives it to you. For some reason, the people who use Skip the Dishes must always get like massive orders or something, or maybe they pick up multiple orders at a time. Basically, anytime a Skip the Dishes guy shows up when I'm ordering fast food, which is like almost all the time, I know I'm in for a long wait because they seem to take priority or something. Like every time I've seen a Skip the Dishes guy when I'm ordering fast food, I don't get to leave until he leaves, which is kind of aggravating. And that was the case here. I ended up waiting a long time for my frickin' hamburger and fries. So I mentioned how I had like a bad impression of this establishment's customer service because the person at the till wouldn't acknowledge me when I first walked up. The guy who handed me out my order though was great. He was like super apologetic when I was standing there waiting for my order. I kind of felt like an asshole, just based on how much he was apologizing to me. I didn't think I was like trying to look impatient or anything. I was actually secretly impatient because I wanted a quick supper so I can get streaming again. But yeah, that didn't really end up happening. So when he gave me my order, like it wasn't even a super long wait, like less than 10 minutes, maybe 7 or 8 minutes. He offered me a Frosty, free complimentary Frosty, with my order, which I kind of regret taking. I'm not actually crazy about these things. Alright, you know what? Let's get the bow guy in the woods. Ooh, woods is difficult terrain. How far can these guys move? I don't want my bow guy getting axed. They would need to go 5 squares to get him here. I think he's safe. I don't know what these numbers mean. I think it's attack strength. Why would I use the 28 bow then? So, yeah, oh yeah, he's an archer guy, so he's gonna get to attack me anyways. I did this wrong. I should have gone with the spear guy first. Actually, here's a thought. Right there she is. There's a thought. Awful. I don't know why thought has become, like, the common abbreviation for just, I don't know, girl on the internet, I guess? Like, it's an acronym that stands for that hoe over there, obviously. But that's not really an abbreviation at all. Like, why not just call them a hoe and be done with it? It's like an abbreviation that's longer than the actual word that it replaces. You're just like adding 3 extra words to a perfectly acceptable word and just abbreviating it from there. Anyways, what I meant was like a thought in my brain. I think. And now that I've gone on that diversion, I can't remember what that thought was. Shit. We can't go in the woods. Fuck, what the hell was I thinking of? Oh well. Looks like we're not gonna take out this bow guy, which is a bit scary. He's probably gonna massacre my thought over here. There's something to do with my Frosty. Oh no, he's backing up. That's some sophisticated AI. Like hell, even Shining Force, like years after this game, didn't have, like the enemies in that game didn't do anything other than just run at you and attack mindlessly. Either that or they just sit still and wait for you to attack them. Got like actual AI here. So I guess we just set up on the coast here and let them try to attack us. Which of these guys had the lance? Not you. Okay, I'm gonna do what I shouldn't do here, and we're gonna split the party. You know what, I think I want this guy to get the last hit. So yeah, we'll send Jigen in first. Oh, that's right, he took damage already. He was, almost about to die. Oh well. I guess Jigen will be the first one to level up. So yeah, we'll just set these guys up on the coast here. We'll get these three guys forward. Mars is gonna get destroyed if I take this approach, isn't he? Nah, fuck it. Oh, C actually gives you defense. This isn't like fucking Langrisser, where C spaces give you 0 defense. Okay, this is a horrible strategy, actually. Oh, I think this guy might be dead. It's fine. We'll just back him up. No, then they get the village space. There, and if they want to go for my archer, they are welcome to him. Actually, no. Okay, well, I forgot that we still had Pegasus Girl. Yeah, we'll back her up, and even then, they still get the C bonus. I wish I could, like, preview tiles to see their defensive bonus. I imagine all that information was originally printed in the manual. We'll just put her here. I don't want to let my bow guy die. Oh yeah, well, ooh, dodgy. Also, I don't know if that defense bonus they get for their terrain is like a dodge bonus or like an actual defense bonus. Like, it looks to me like they're taking the same amount of damage as they do on land. They're just dodging more often. That's not good. Oh, that's actually kind of a good break for us. This guy, at least, is going to be easy to take out. Chomp. So I guess we'll get Doga to help put this guy down. Get him! He's as good as got, I guess. Holy shit. Speedy, too. He gets 2 attacks? What? Oh yeah, I got sidetracked there with the thought discussion. Right, what I was gonna say is... if any of you guys actually understand the mechanics of this game, and see that I'm missing something obvious, feel free to shout it out. The back seating rule is not in effect, and I have no way to learn the mechanics of this game because there's no manual or good FAQ that I could find. It seems pretty basic to me. You just pick your dude and then pick your target and then fight it out. Oh boy, she's having a bad time. I'll actually get her to get the killing blow here. Because yeah, she shouldn't get counterattacked by this. Unless she misses. So for those of you who don't know Fire Emblem, I guess, which I think is none of you, I think everybody who's showed up in chat so far has indicated some form of interest in the series. I think this was our Javelineer. Yeah. The reason the battles in this game are kind of intense is because you've got permadeath in these games. If any of my guys gets killed in battle here, I do not ever get that person back. So making sure to keep everyone alive is actually a big deal here. Over the course of the game, I believe it's balanced so that you end up recruiting more people than you actually need. Like you'll end up with a roster of 30 characters or something when you can only take 10 into battle at a time. So it kind of balances out. At least in the long run. In the early game, it's, yeah, going to be really, really terrible if we lose someone, because then that's just one fewer person we get in our battle party. Oh, he's going for it. I should really check these guys' movement. One of these days I'm going to get surprised and be like, oh, I didn't think he could move that far, and then one of my guys is going to die from that. So one thing that I know is that there are specific spaces on the map that only Marth can interact with. And you get, like, special items, characters. There's, like, a lot of permanently missable stuff in this game, because none of the battles are repeatable. And a lot of the missables are hidden behind you needing to bring Marth to specific spaces. Which is why I'm trying to make an effort to park his butt inside every village that we find. With that said, I didn't take him over to those ruins down there, so much for that. So, okay, maybe I'll say the backseating rule is in partial effect. Because I'm kind of keen to just let the missables be missed if I don't discover them on my own. Like, I don't want someone, like, feeding me my every move, telling me exactly where to go to make sure I find all the things. Like, I don't want to do that kind of playthrough. I kind of want to play the game on my own terms here. I'm just mainly thinking in terms of, like, information about game mechanics. I am totally fine with being instructed in that regard. As far as I understand it, though, this is a very... Oh yeah, he was almost dead anyways. As far as I know, this is a very, very basic kind of strategy RPG, which I guess you would expect based on it being the first strategy RPG ever, arguably. So yeah, the enemies don't really do anything until you get in range of them. There's no special mechanisms like in Valkyria Chronicles, trying to incentivize you to clear the maps efficiently. I can take all the time I want here. I don't think there's even special objectives on the missions at this stage in this series. We're pretty much just trying to take the enemy fort on every mission. I didn't leave anyone behind, did I? Good. It happened again. I didn't think you'd move that far. Yeah, there's a lot of little quality of life changes that would be kind of nice to have here. Life bars above my units, so I know who's dying and who's safe. Kane's having a bad day here. Kane actually seems really strong, though. Like, considering that... What, Pegasus Girl here? Yeah, it took like 10 damage in one hit. Actually, she's gonna die if I don't kill all these guys right away here. Shit, I can't get my bow guy in position. Dang. Okay, so this guy's dying. This guy's dying. This guy's healthy. So I'll actually get Pegasus Girl to finish off one of the dying ones. I don't think you get a full heal for leveling up, but maybe it'll give her a few extra hit points if she does. We get... who's healthy right now? Ooh, Jagan's super healthy, so I'll get him to soften up this guy. I think the bosses... I think just like in Shining Force, the bosses in this game don't tend to move at all. I mean, honestly, a lot of the stuff in this game is going to be familiar from Shining Force. Basically, yeah, it's going to be familiar from a lot of strategy RPGs, because most strategy RPGs kind of steal all of their ideas from Fire Emblem. Yeah, Cain. Actually gonna back him up here. I'll get him to finish this guy off. Or is he level 2 yet? No, he's level 1. Maybe this will even level him up. Like, yeah, most strategy RPG series have, like, 1 or 2 things to kind of distinguish them, but a lot of them will get, like, 90% of their game mechanics and just the basic concept from Fire Emblem. So I think that was our first level up there. Leveling up is kind of a big thing in Fire Emblem. Fans of the series will prattle on about character growths and the like, and how he gets to do an optimal playthrough. It's essential that you get all of your experience on this one guy, because he's got good growths, and never get experience on this other guy. And my approach to all that is kind of like, whatever, dude. Like I said, it's the kind of experience micromanagement that I just don't really care to bother myself with. We'll just get our kills to whoever happens to be in position at the time. And everything will just kind of work itself out, hopefully. And if it doesn't, then we'll just be fucked and move on that much quicker to Mystery of the Emblem. That was a bad level up. I should probably avoid giving level ups to Abel from now on. Oh shit! So there you go. Yeah, I could have very easily just missed that guy if I wasn't careful. We probably want to heal... probably Cain. Live! Oh, you've got unique healing music for battle, too. I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, having the epic combat music going like bum 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 bum. You know, it wouldn't really make sense if it's just he's just waving a wand to heal someone. Shining Force kind of got the best of both worlds, though, whereas like the Shining Force battle theme is like kind of like heroic and triumphant sounding, so it works for hitting enemies and for healing your own guys. Actually, did I have anyone visit this place? I feel like Doga's gonna be bringing up the rear a lot. Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh, that's right. Yes. This was in the days before people realized that you need to give your clerics XP for healing if you're gonna keep them leveled up. Yeah, so no XP for healing people in this game. That's going to be a bit tough to deal with. Oh wow, I can't actually go over hills at all. This guy's not going to move, I don't think, so I can basically just set up on him if I want. We'll test the limits here. Oh, we got like a boss theme. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I think I did that one already. Oh, that's our uses. Are weapons breakable in this game? That's gonna be horrible if that's the case. Oh, looks like he doesn't have a javelin. Okay, so I probably should have bought some backups over here at the armory then. Ooh, well. So it says I can heal my guys at a fort, but I don't know what a fort is. Like, I think it's this thing that this guy's at, but I think we win the map once we take the fort. Or unless it's these things. That would make sense, because I can't visit them or anything. Alright, what's he gonna do? Oh yeah, this guy gives no fucks. We can just range him to death if we want. Wait a second. Right, because he's in a fort, so he gets to heal every round. Can we just milk XP off this guy if we want? Not exactly, because, yeah, that's the reason why weapons are breakable, because if they weren't, then you could just farm it, you could just milk XP off every boss forever, because they don't ever move. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. So steel is probably the better bow then, because I have less ammunition of that one. Finish him, Gordon. I think I might try to give the last hit to Marth here. Also, does this guy have a ranged attack? Nah. Oof, that was hardly worth it. Sheeta seems kind of bad. Shining Force had that problem too, where it had some difficulty, like, fully balancing its flying characters. Ooh, I could get Kane's level 2 already, and he got a bad level up anyways. We'll get Marth to finish him off. Hopefully. Oh, if he gets a second attack, he's got him. Man, Martha's a dodgy little cunt, isn't he? I think I might want him on the front lines from now on. Oh yay, we got a vulnerary. And I think that's a win. Or not. Oh, I think I have to move Marth into the base to win the map. So yeah, I know these games are popular and all. I mean, not this game in particular, but the Fire Emblem series in general. The problem I've always had with it, I guess, is that, apart from the specific stuff I've mentioned, is that I kind of came late to the party when it comes to Fire Emblem. Like, by the time I tried out a Fire Emblem game, I had already played Final Fantasy Tactics and, what else? What other games are? Vandal Hearts. Shit, I'm blanking. Oh yeah, Arc the Lad. I think I had actually played Shining Force by that point too. At least a little bit of it. Oh yeah, Langrisser as well. And I kind of like all of those. Like, it just Fire Emblem seemed like a big step back from all of those games that I had played. Like, I don't understand what makes this the big popular SRPG series over all of those other ones that I listed. I guess other than the fact that this one is the longest running and there are more games in this series. But the people who like the Fire Emblem games, though, seem to be, like, fanatical about them. It is my understanding, though, that the Fire Emblem games have gotten a lot better since I tried them out. Oh yeah, and the other one I tried is I think I played a bit of the one on Game Boy Advance. I think it was just called Fire Emblem. That was the first Fire Emblem game to get released in English, as far as I know, was the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem. Ooh, a bit of a bigger map this time. So, okay, we've been through one map at this point, and I've got to ask, what's so bad about this game? Like, it plays just fine to me. Like, it doesn't feel that archaic in terms of, like, the control scheme or the pacing or anything. Like, it's lacking some niceties like health bars and like colored squares to indicate your movement field. Other than that, though, like, it plays well enough. Like, it seems, so far, it seems no worse than any other Fire Emblem game I've played. This is a sticky situation we've got up here. So they've got a shit ton of pirates, a narrow choke point here. The obvious approach, I think, would be to get them as they're coming over the bridge. Except they can go on the water, and we don't want to let them do that, because then they get a big defensive bonus. I think we want to go on the offensive here. Set up a front line on these 3 squares, and then get ranged guys to pick off these 2. We need someone tough on the corner here, because he's going to take 2 hits. Also, we might not actually want to attack at all here. This is a bit of the weirdness of the Fire Emblem battle system, and like all strategy RPGs, where enemies get a counterattack whenever you hit them. Sometimes it's advantageous to just not attack the enemy. Just let them make the first move, you get your counterattack, and then you one-shot them on the following turn. And I think that might be the case here. I might just want to move my guys up and not do anything with them to avoid taking counterattacks. Oh, also, are these guys pirates? If I can move them across the water, that would be brilliant. Oh no, it says right there. They are fighters. These guys are pirates. You can tell because these guys have, like, guile, buzz cuts, crew cuts? I don't know what you call it. Flat top, that's the word. Whereas these guys are all bald? Question mark? Can I even get my bowman in position? So if we do put this guy here, then that's it. We're committed to sending everyone over onto that front. Let's just do it. We got a save point. It's early in the fight. Make a steel bow shot, too, to make sure we get the kill. I'm not sure that really mattered at all. I think we were gonna kill that guy in one hit anyways. Does he have the javelin? If he has the javelin, this is gonna be great for us. I need to find an armory. These guys are gonna run out of weapon energy at this point. Jesus, Abel. Settle the fuck down. Oh, was he my guy who leveled up already? Oops. Oh well. Okay, so whoever has the most defense is gonna go on this spot here. So that's 6 with 24 HP. That's 5 with 20 HP. Yeah, Saji can stay out of this. 5 with 20 HP. Okay, so Bart's here is our heavy hitter. Ooh, also, my bow guy is gonna get surrounded if I'm not careful here. Because, yeah, these guys can go on the water. So I do need to set someone up here. Oh, they've got a bow guy, though, so oh, this was terrible. This was all a terrible idea. Yeah, this guy's actually gonna take 3 hits. 1 from each of these guys, and then 1 from the bowman. Yeah, I should have played defensive. I should have let them come to me. Wait a second. Oh, hand axe is a ranged weapon. Okay, that maybe saves us here. So we get Oguma here. Oh, he can't quite make it. So we get Saji here. Shit. Nope, that works. So Saji's gonna hand axe this guy. He doesn't have a hand axe. Fucking chump. So who does have hand axes? Only my one guy with the highest defense. The one guy who I actually want to send into the thick of it with his high HP, high defense, is the one guy with the ranged weapon. Good enough. And none of these other guys have hand axes, do they? We'll do it like this. Again! Though. Okay, then Aguma can go here. Sweet! That is an awesome attack animation there, dude. I feel bad that you're probably about to die, though. Okay, I'm gonna hope and pray that one of those is a ranged weapon. It is not. Ah, there we go. Horseman to the rescue. Actually, this guy can probably get up there too. That'll work. Okay, so we get him to finish this guy off. Cool, by the time we're done here, I don't think there's going to be enough enemies alive to really be much of a threat. He can't actually get in there. Oh, Kane's got super defense, too. So we'll put him here just to limit his neighbor's exposure. Go like shoulder to shoulder and all that. I don't know, he's level 2, so we might actually just one-shot this guy. Actually, that's right. This game has a very simple damage formula. I'm pretty sure Fire Emblem established the same attack minus defense damage calculation that Shining Force uses. So we've got 8 power versus 5 defense. Wait a second, how do I see his weapon damage? Because yeah, he's not doing 3 damage here, he's going to do way more than that. Ah, fuck it, the only way we're going to find out is by learning. The only way we're going to learn is by trying. That's the sentiment I was going for there. Yeah, he totally wasn't gonna one-shot this guy. Ah, free damage anyways. Good stuff. Actually, that's actually doubly bad for us, so apart from risking getting hit there, like if we hadn't made that sick dodge, he would have taken some damage. Not only that, but this guy's gonna get killed by a counterattack, opening up his spot for someone else to swoop in and attack. Like, the main thing, I think, to remember in these types of strategy games is to limit your exposure. Because the way that you don't want your guys to die, and the way that they die is by getting ganged up on and surrounded. So you want to limit the amount of burst damage the enemy can put out all in one turn. Ah, I can't get quite in there. So that's all we need up at the top there. Guess we'll get him guarding the bridge or something. This guy is probably going to need to heal someone next round. Yeah, we'll put him up here. I could move her farther forward, but nah, I'll get her to visit the village. Where is he? Where is Daros? Useless. Actually, let's look over here. Yeah, there's no enemies nearby, so we're good to hang out in the woods. Is there only the one, like, overworld map theme in this game? I feel like this music might get repetitive after a while. Like it already is, kinda. Wow, that was a long first turn. Got a lot done, though. Huh. They don't want to touch me. And the ones that do want to touch me do shit for damage. Oh, there he goes. So is it just that the attacker always gets 2 hits? Because it seems like my attackers are always getting 2 hits. Also seems like we're getting a fuck ton of dodges here. Oh! Yeah, we're super lucky that those thieves didn't decide to gang up on him. Okay, that guy has got crazy movement. I need to watch out for him. In fact, I think our best move here is probably to lure them forward. So that they break away from the rest of the group, and then we can deal with them first. This guy needs to get the fuck out of here. Can't quite get to the village. Do Do I have enough left to finish these guys off? Maybe I do need him here. Yeah, these thieves are pretty healthy. Oh, I think he's body blocking for his buddies here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this all done in one round. I'm just gonna pull him back. Get the cleric to heal him up. I didn't see any cleric staffs at the armory we visited last time. I should probably be pretty sparing with these heals from now on. So Abel one-shotted a dude last time we... Oh, these guys are level 5! What the fuck? Yeah, no wonder Bart's is so tough. Yeah, I don't want him hogging the XP. Yeah, it'd be really nice to see, like, a preview of how much health these guys when I'm about to target them. Are none of my guys damaged? Holy shit. Yeah, we did really well last round. Man, now I've got the problem where I don't want my high-level guys hogging all the kills. Whatever, we'll get Kane in on this one. If he hits again, yeah, one shot. Now the question is, am I supposed to put Marth up here to visit this fort to, like, get a recruitable character or something? We'll put our bow guy down here where the thieves can't get him. Yeah, good job, Garda. Holy shit. Fuck him up! Boo! Oh, he gets 2 attacks on me. What the hell? Now my bow guy's in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I think whether you get double attacks is based on your agility, actually. So it must be that the enemy pirates are just really low agility, so we get to double attack them all the time. Doesn't seem like these guys have very good attacks, though, so we're relatively safe, at least. Yeah, I think we'll just park these guys on the bridges and wait for them to come to us. Is that how you level up your priests here? By letting them get attacked? That seems a little bit silly, but okay. Can we just end this and it'll auto-finish all my guys' turns? Good. It starts. Oh, I've even got a slight terrain advantage. Get him again! Oh, just on the verge of a level up. So right away, these guys are going to start going off the side of the bridge, going across the water. Then we'll be surrounded, and everything will be horrible. Well, that was a pointless little exchange there. Also, he was on the fort, so I think he gets healed anyways. Yeah, what the hell? You think you can hurt Doga? Come on. Yeah, he moves fast for a big guy, apparently. Got them double attacks. You would think a horse would be faster than a guy in, like, heavy-ass medieval Terminator armor, but... okay, this situation up here has gone on long enough, I think. Actually, as nice as it would be to have the bow guy help finish the thieves, I think he needs to be up on the western front here. Yeah, we'll get Bart's moving up the field here too. In fact, I bet you Oguma can basically finish off both of these guys on his own. This guy's taking no damage, though. Now we need to move everyone up the field for the real fight over here. What is the difference between item and... Now that I think of it, yeah, wand and attack and item all do the same thing? Like, they all take you to your list of currently equipped items. Yeah, I'm confident that Oguma-san can finish that guy off. Now, what to do about all this crap? This is actually reasonably safe for Shida, I think. I'll double check his HP first, because I don't want her to get counter-attacked, but... Oh yeah, she's got this. Oh, no she doesn't. Shida, you fucking suck. Wow, that's incredible. We just threw away her life for nothing there. Everything is horrible now. She's gonna die if anyone attacks her. Maybe we do have the weapon triangle here, because he's a spear guy and she's a sword person. But this guy's a sword guy too, and he does plenty of damage. Anyways, I think I need to block shit off for her. Yeah, we'll get Jagan to body block for her on the bridge. We'll get Magi in there. Or does he have the hand axe? No, he doesn't. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna get Marth to do this. Get him some XP. All my new party members are so much higher level than my old ones. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time getting my new... or getting my original party members up to speed with the new ones. This might have been a bad move. Marth is about to get surrounded by pirates and murdered. Well, we can block him off on the one side at least, so we should only take 2 attacks here. And hopefully he can survive 2 attacks. I've actually got to go to the bathroom, so I don't think they need my input to take the enemy turn, so yeah, we'll just go to the bathroom and hopefully everything is alright. Ah! Alright, so the big questions are, how is Ogura and how is Marth? Good job, Marth. You're hanging in there. What happened here? Oh! Did someone die for him to get in there next to her? Or did I just not expect that he could move into that position? Anyways, yeah, she can't be there anymore. Oh, yep, he took his 2 points of damage in return. Actually, Grunia. I think that must be a woman, then. So yeah, Marth took his 2 hits. He's fine otherwise, though. Oh, and how's Ogura doing? Oh yeah, he's fine. He'll have this no problem. Executed! So it's kind of interesting to me just how much of the, not just the series, but like the whole genre is in place here right from the first game. Like the basics have not really changed much from these days and this game. Is everyone level 2 now? Oh, no, Sheeta isn't, and oof. I'm really tempted to fly Sheeta up here and try to finish one of these guys off. Except that I'm not sure that she can. And if she fails to get him with the first hit, then she'll die from the counterattack. Maybe I should just let her die. Like, if she's gonna be useless anyways, then who cares if she dies? I think she might be a story character, though. Do we game over if Sheeta dies? She's got 3 power and 7 weapon level. So I guess weapon level. Weapon level is probably her damage. And his defense is 7. That actually makes sense. So weapon level is your damage. So then your total damage is weapon level minus the enemy's defense. So 7 minus 7 is 0. So yeah, she would do 1 damage, which I think is the minimum. He's got 4 defense, so she will just barely fail to take him out. I think that's how that works. Which means that she's fucking useless. Okay. We'll get Bow Guy to finish him off then. I don't know who I want to give my XPs to here. Probably Doga. Oh yeah, Doga deserves a break here for sure. He's been doing us solid work so far. Holy damn. That's gonna be a sad day when the enemy gets one of those against us and one of my guys goes splat. It'll be Doga. Doga will be the one to die to a random unlucky crit. Just you watch. Oh, Jagan hasn't leveled up yet. Yeah, we'll get a level to Jagan. Why not? Also, he's got a cool helmet. Do all the characters of the same class look the same? It seems to me like Jagan looks a little bit different from our other S-Knights. Good job, Jagan. You leveled up. Did he seriously get 0 stats out of that? Oh, he's an old man. Yeah, he can't learn new tricks anymore. Maybe is the idea? I don't know. That was really bad, though. My girl Sheeta needs to heal. Okay, how far can these guys move? I mean, he wasn't that big of an XP trap for me, at least. Like, we leveled him up once, we saw him totally waste it, and now I will never give him any XP ever again. Or unless, does he get better later on? Like, if you put all the XP into him, does he eventually get good? I don't even care. I want my other guys to get good faster. I think Radiant Dawn had a character kind of like that. He was like a thief type guy, and he was super overpowered. So I ended up clearing a lot of the early missions just based on how ridiculously overpowered this thief guy was. And I knew that was a bad idea. I'm thinking, like, they're not gonna let me keep this thief guy forever. This is a bad idea. And maybe it was. I didn't actually play the game far enough to see how that all shakes out in the end. But yeah, my understanding is that it's kind of a Fire Emblem trope, where you've got the one character who's really strong in your early game party, but either they permadie later on, or they waste XP by not getting good stats on level ups. So how far can these guys actually move? Movement 6. So that's as far as he goes, so I can get her... I don't want to put her on the armory, but I can put her on the village just fine. Hammers are good against the knights. You don't say. I assume that's an abbreviation of, like, Armor Knight or something. Oh yeah, Martha's, like, dying. We should fix that. Yeah, it's kind of getting aggravating how I need to do this to make sure that everybody's HP is up to snuff. I mean, I can't really afford to move Marth forward here, so I guess, yeah, we'll just get the cleric to help him out. Watch me miscount the spaces that the bowman can actually move, and Sheena gets killed anyways here. Nope, exactly as predicted. Okay, not quite. Princess, forgive me. I really need the money. He has a portrait. Is he gonna join us if I, do the thing right? Like, maybe, what if I send her up to talk to him? It's like, hey, I'm the princess. Snap out of it. Talk. Kashim, you're Kashim, right? Why? Oh, I'm sorry, princess. My mother's ill, and I needed money. So you joined the pirates? I see, I have some money. Take this to your mother. Even though I betrayed Tails... Wait, no. That would be great to see him make a cameo here. Even though I betrayed Talus, you still treat me nice. Forgive me, my life is yours. Cool, and he gets a move right away, too. So I didn't necessarily know that talking to enemies to make them join was necessarily a thing in this game. I knew that it was a thing in in Shining Force. We did that a bunch, so I kind of guessed that that was a hint to be nice to him and get him to join that way. That rapier is looking a little bit busted up right now. Again! Boo. If he could have actually landed that hit, I might have got Sheena to go in and finish him off. Oh wait, no, Sheena's gone already. Wow, these guys can move far. I don't have tons of money here, to be honest. Probably get that iron sword to Marth. I can't even tell what this is. Is this a bow? What items do I have? Can I even hold more than 2 items? I'm gonna buy that iron sword. Can I even transfer items between party members? I'm gonna experiment with transferring items between party members before we do any of this. Where do I check his equipment? Okay, so Doga's got an iron sword. I'm gonna try to get him to transfer that to Marth. Oh, we can actually do that. Cool. Okay, so I can get anyone I want into the armory to buy stuff. Okay, so Jagan can get fucked. I don't want him hogging any more XP. Magi's level 3 already. Oh, we got Saji. We got Saji and Magi. I bet you they're brothers. What does this TP get us? Storage. Why do I want storage? Whatever, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Never mind. Cool. Nice exchange there. If we don't kill this guy right now, he's gonna fucking massacre Sheena. It's up to you, Saji. I'm actually not sure he can pull this off. Okay, good job. I think only Marth can get stuff out of those. Also, I'm going to experiment with those little gray buildings. I think those are the forts that they're talking about, and that I can heal my guys there. So we're going to try that out. I'm going to put a damaged person on one of those next turn. Did I forget about this guy back here? So I guess now we need to buy our replacement iron sword for Doga there. There, this guy's going to be our item mule. More hand axes. That was the one that we throw, right? Actually, yeah, he can check it out right now. So we got 18 HP on him. He's going to end his turn on the gray building. I don't think it plays an animation or anything. I think he just gets passive healing. And you're just supposed to keep track of it like you keep track of everything else in this game. By constantly checking your unit's stat cards. Yeah, so we got healing there. So those white buildings give us healing. Hey, Aritian man, please save Rena. Rena, who cures the people's sicknesses, ignored our warnings and went to the Devil's Mountain. She hasn't returned. Here's $5,000. Please save Rena with this. To save her from Devil's Mountain with 5,000 gold? It's like, does the devil take bribes? Is that what's going on here? It's like, hey, Devil of Devil's Mountain, take this 5,000 gold. Like, I didn't agree that I was gonna go save her, dude. I'll take your money, but... Oh, he's got a ranged attack. Fuck. Son of a bitch. He should be fine. As long as he just takes 11 damage again, everything should be fine. Actually, I'm gonna get Jagan to help out here. Oh wow, this is like an actual boss. Because yeah, I kind of want to finish this guy off now so that my archer doesn't get fucked. Problem is Abel. If Abel goes in and misses, then he's gonna get fucked. Ugh, nobody else can get into position here. Also, we need to arrange the handoff. Oh, you know what? Okay, here's how we'll do this. We'll get Doga moving up this far. I don't know if this is going to work. Seems like it might. So Kane's holding on to some items for us. We're going to move him up here. I'm going to start by transferring that hand axe to what's-his-face here. Then we're going to give the other iron sword... Oh, cool, we can totally do this. Yeah. Awesome, so I can trade to multiple characters in one go. He still can't make it far enough, though. So I don't think he's going to move from his perch up there. So we'll have her go here. I'm worried about Abel. Let's do the math. This guy's got 8 weapon level to my 7 defense. We're actually perfectly fine. Okay, apparently my math went wrong somewhere. 6 damage. How does the mathematics here give us 6 damage? He should still survive with 1 HP, but... We've got 7 defense. I'm gonna have to read like an FAQ about combat math in this game. Yeah, I just don't know. Wait, does he actually have a movement stat of... Okay, that's his resist. I thought his movement was 0 there for a second. So he's got the hand axes. I think I'll get this guy to just buy his own hand axes. Oh yeah, we got 5,000 bucks. We might as well, yeah, go to town here. What else do I want? Probably an iron bow for my archer. If that even is a bow. Okay, so this guy needs to move up the field so that our guys can actually get healed. Oh yeah, that's our new archer up there too. These guys aren't even the same kind of archer. This guy is an archer. Still level 1. I would like to arrange for him to get the last hit on the boss here. This guy's a hunter. Yeah, we got that big listing of all the classes in the game. Yeah, before the title screen. I think I should actually watch that again and pay attention. Don't you do it. Don't you pick on... What's his name here? Okay, cool. Actually, how much HP does he have left? I want to see how much he healed. Okay, so it looks like it's only a few points of healing that you get between rounds. The thing we need to worry about now is our guys getting slaughtered here. Martha's pretty healthy. We'll get him to kick things off here. Yeah, I guess Sheena and our bow guy are both the XP stragglers right now. Yeah, Gordon's not gonna make it. Let's just forget about him. Oh, whoops, oh, shoot, Maji was supposed to hand off. Do I ever get, like, between... Like, get to do inventory management between combat stages? Because that'd be kind of handy right now. Did I take away... What happened to his other weapon? Did I take it away like an idiot somehow? Did I use it all? This ain't going good. Okay, we need to kill this guy right the fuck now. Oh, no, not with Abel. Not with Abel. Okay, I think we can get Sheena in there to finish it off. Sheeta. Why did I keep calling her Sheena? Get him! Oh, she's not gonna get him. Oh, she just barely got him. That should be a level 2, right? Beautiful. Oh, and she gets a steel sword. 1 power, 1 weapon. Ooh, she gets a lot of stats on level up too. I think it's worth investing in her, maybe. Okay, we're gonna get her. Actually, that's right. We didn't... Yeah, the map's not over yet. We need to move Marth into the fort, which means we have some time to do some equipment micromanagement. This is awful. I should really... The game itself is fine. I'm actually surprised at how not terrible it is. Like, I can see why this series caught on after this, or maybe it didn't. Yeah, I think this was kind of like a Mega Man 2 situation, where the original Fire Emblem wasn't necessarily a great hit, but the creators wanted to keep going with it, so they soldiered on without their company's support. I think it might have been that kind of situation. Oh, right. The reason I only had the hand axe to choose from is because he was from 2 squares away, so I couldn't choose the other ones as my weapon to attack with. That makes perfect sense. So yeah, the only one who needs any items right now is... is my one bow guy. Honestly, this bow guy could probably use a second bow, too. Everyone else seems fine on equipment for now, though. Wait, why am I doing this? Why does this guy have 3 bows? No, I wanted to do it the other way. I want this guy to have the extra bow. How am I doing for secrets so far anyways? Okay, so we got bowgun, steel, iron. I'll give him this steel bow. I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to check a walkthrough for this game and see if I found all the secrets on the 2 maps we've done so far. Prince Marth, thanks for chasing away those pirates. Now we can live without fear. To get to Orleans, you need to cross Devil Mountain. Be careful, there are bandits who rob villages and harass people. A skilled man named Navarre is especially dangerous. Please be careful, we'll pray for your safety. Well, this is cozy. Miss Rena, we must escape faster or we'll be in trouble. I heard Arishan, that's how you pronounce that, probably. I hear Arishan men are here, that's our chance. I'm sorry, but I left my relieve behind. Oh, those are valuable, you can't leave that behind. I need to get it back. Forget about me and save yourself, I can warp you to a different location. No way, if you do that, I won't know why I betrayed them. I will get the staff later. Just focus on running away. Let's go. Oh, it's a thief. We get a thief in our party. I just kind of assumed this was like Vandal Hearts, where it's like you've got your enemy classes and then you've got your player classes. So it's like, you know, they get pirates, we get fighters. They get thieves, we get something else. We do heal our HP between fights at least, right? This is kind of an interesting map. So there's no... Oh, there is one big village there, so we're going to want... It's pretty much always our first thing we want to do is get Marth in the big village. Also, yeah, how did we do for those first 2 maps? Okay, Chapter 1, Marth's Quest. Oh, I missed a village. I missed a village on map 1. We'd have gotten 10,000 gold. Oof. There wasn't a second village on the first map, though. What the hell? Second map. Daros. Didn't I get Daros? Oh, you get Daros by default. It's just telling you all the characters you can get on the map. So we got Daros, we got Kashim by having Sheeta speak to him. We got a steel sword from the boss, and we got a 5,000 gold village. And then this map. So I guess we need to go send a rescue party for these guys. Not a lot of room to maneuver here. Oh, also those archers are going to be shooting me over the mountains, I think. That's not so good. How do we split this up? Can Pegasai go over the mountains? Oh, they can too. Except, you know, archers, so that's maybe not a good idea. Still, it's the only way we're going to get reinforcements up there, so... Actually, if I get my own archer here, we can shoot them from across the mountains. So, okay, archers up this way. Actually, axemen can do the same thing. So maybe we just send all of our guys with ranged weapons up here. And then we just let our new thief tank everything on the front lines. One of these guys had a javelin, right? Yeah, this guy. That's probably enough reinforcements here. We're not going to be able to use all of them in these narrow... in this narrow, like, canyon-esque place anyways. Cool, so that should keep everyone safe over there. Yeah, we'll just move everyone else up the field. In the other direction. Be careful of mercenaries, they are very skilled. I actually know that from experience. Oguma killed like 3 people on that last map. Do you get a kill count on your units? I think Shining Force 3 had something like that. Or maybe it was 2, where you had like a running tally of how many people each of your guys has killed. That was a cool feature. I think more video games in general need kill counters. Is that everyone? Looks like it. I'm actually gonna go start up more tea while the enemy's taking their turn here. What happened? Is anyone dead? Interesting. So this whole mess right here is going to be a bit tricky. I really want to get that bowmen out of the way so that my Pegasus can go run wild. Also, I don't know what warp is, but it looks a little bit spooky. Like, do I even want to try that? Should I do this? No, I should probably wait till my axe guy gets here. Oh yeah, they can move on the hills too. Yeah, let's slow this down. Horsemen can't move on the hills. But yeah, infantry can do it no problem. Okay, so we'll just set up along the side here then. Maybe I should try warping someone. Here's what we'll do. I'll, oh, that's my tea bubbling there. Just a second. Yeah, so I'm going to move my thief kind of out of the way there, and then I'm going to use a teleport on her, or warp or whatever, and we'll see what that does. Like, if I get to choose the destination of this warp, that's going to be amazing. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. This has possibilities. Unfortunately, if I just warp her into the center here, then, yeah, she's just gonna get surrounded. So I think what I'll actually do is wait for a future turn. Like, yeah, we'll wait for them to line up in this corridor here, and then we're gonna teleport someone in behind them so we can get them surrounded. That'll be the ticket. In the meantime, yeah, let's just have her run the fuck away. In the meantime, Sheeta can help with, yeah, basically the same kind of ambush tactic we're trying to spring here. Okay, so we want Marth going to the village to do whatever it is that Marths do in villages. Ho ho, you're quite energetic. Here's a bunch of money. Since you came all the way here to get this axe as a gift, yes, that's exactly why I came here. But this will suck your blood and eat your flesh. Never use it. Oh yeah, there you go, Devil Axe. 9 uses, but sucks your blood and eats your flesh. How do I check my weapon stats? Is there even a mechanism for that? We've got 40 storages. It's an old translation, so I shouldn't give it too much shit. Honestly, it's kind of amusing. Like, if this game were actually translated and released in English, like in 1989 or whenever this first came out, this is probably the kind of translation it would have. It's very authentic to the time, for better or worse. think we'll just use use Jagan here as bait from now on. Like, we just, yeah, throw him out there. Get the enemy to drag in around him and beat on him, and then we just rush in and finish him off. Oh, does this guy need to move? This guy's got 7 movement. That's probably enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just barely. Not enough. Yeah, this game is surprisingly sophisticated for its time, I've got to say. Like, apart from the little, you know, lack of convenience when it comes to the interface. Like, sure, the looking up your unit stats and not being able to see your movement fields and your HP bars is a bit inconvenient. Feels a bit dated in that way. But, like, there's a lot of stuff going on the maps, at least. Like, you've got like different kind of checkpoints, like these little forts where you can heal your guys. You've got different kind of side objectives with a bunch of hidden secret stuff. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. Like, it's not as straightforward as you would expect from a first entry in the entire subgenre. I'd like Sheeta to get this kill if I can manage it. Yeah, no one else can really get on this hill, so I guess... yeah, we'll get him up here. The question is, do I go for the melee attack or the ranged attack? Probably go ranged here, just to avoid him taking counterattack damage. Well, that's not good. Didn't they say something about Navarre here? Oh, he's got a kill sword. That sounds ominous. Oh, he's got a portrait too? Shit, I probably need to talk to this guy with someone. Maybe Marth. Maybe Sheena? Her name is just Sheena. Oh, there we go. It's a good thing that we missed. Navarre, why is someone your strength fighting with bandits?
What?
Who are you? I've no business with you. Please stop this pointless fight and join us. If you can't say yes, do what you want. Do what you want to me. My sword won't harm a woman. Is that not a woman? If you risk your life to recruit me, I have no choice. It's like, yeah, fucking cut me, jackass. I dare you. I don't dare. I'll just join your party instead. Yeah, sure, that works. Oh, he's only level 1. This guy's got no chance. Bitch! It's fine, I've got a kill sword. This guy stands no chance. Holy shit, actually, yeah, we almost got him. If the frickin' arrow would have hit, we'd have taken him down. Never mind, Navarre's got him anyways. They weren't kidding, mercenaries are actually pretty badass. Sheeta's in danger of getting bowed right here, though, so we're gonna need to fix that. Oh cool, he doesn't have a hand axe. I was actually expecting to take a counterattack there. We're actually just gonna hold steady here to avoid taking counterattack damage. I will hold on to this teleport for the next round, I think. Actually, what's the range on it anyways? I could just move them forward to the other front and warp this person in anytime I want to. I can actually teleport them anywhere on the map. This is insane. I mean, I'm just kind of assuming that's how it works, but yeah, we'll move her away. Just slowly start trucking over to the west and send her in when needed. Oh, are they just gonna set up on this choke point and sit there forever until I charge them? That's the way enemies always behaved in Shining Force, and it kind of made me stop playing that game. Hunters are stronger than archers, but have less protection. The more skill, the more crits. The more speed, the more doges. Maybe there is no manual in this game. Maybe they expect you to just purely learn everything based on the little tutorial messages you get from the villagers. What are all the stats in this game anyways? So defense is defense. That just subtracts from your incoming damage. Movement is movement. I have no idea what luck does. So speed, they just told us, is your dodge, and skill is your crits. Weapon level is damage, and I have no idea what power is. Kind of torn on this game now. I'm actually having a decent time of this so far. Like, unless things go, like, seriously downhill, I could maybe see myself playing my way through this entire game. The problem then is that, like I said, Mystery of the Emblem is mostly, like, half of that game is just a remake of this game. So it's like we'd finish this game just to play through and do it all again in the remake. Oh good, they're gonna strike out. Shit, they're going hard on it. I've got no idea how I want to distribute my XP here. This will be a little bit dicey. I wonder if counterattacks take up your, like your weapon durability. That would actually be really annoying. I think they do. Like, it seems to me like our weapon durability is going down faster than I would expect it to otherwise. That was a good round for us. Okay, I think it's time. The fuck is that? Looks like a key. Are there locked chests in this game? Yeah, I can't attack with the key. This is a level 1 bandit. This is not gonna do much damage. Oh, never mind. That's actually not half bad. Shit, I should have tried to set up last hit for Julian here. This is where things get a bit awkward. Okay, Sheeta can take that guy out. Oh wow, she actually does some damage with that steel sword. Yeah, she was actually, like, secret best girl all along. I just needed to get her the right equipment. Okay, who gets the XP here? Not bad. I would like to set it up so that my my bow guy gets a last hit somehow. Navarre's not going to be able to move very far anyways. 6 left, 10 left. I'm going to give him this one. Just because, yeah, he's reliable. I don't think he's missed a hit yet. Get on that hill! Shit! He could not get on the hill. This guy can't move at all, basically. Yeah, it was a mistake to get both my knights out here in all the hills where they can't move. Big ups! Not bad. The 3 important stats. Can I actually attack adjacent with my archers? No, I can't. He's actually not really useful here anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna send him back. What's the point? No. This guy's gonna survive to the next round, so actually what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to set up my bow guy to finish off that bandit next round. Oh right, also we got this mess over here. So the plan here, I guess, is to just never use Jagan for anything. Also, stupidly enough, if I want to level up my clerics... Or actually, do they have melee attacks? They don't have melee attacks. I literally need to let the enemy hit them for them to get any XP. That seems kind of dumb. See, this is the kind of, like, XP distribution jank that has always turned me off from the Fire Emblem games in the past. I don't want to move him too far forward. Yeah, these hand axes are not that accurate, are they? I don't think I've actually used lances yet. And I don't think I ever will again. Ooh, there we go. Never mind. Lances are awesome. Lances all day, every day from here on in. He's level 3 already, and that's fine. Yeah, and then we just throw Jagan up as bait again. This game's got like a nice little cadence to it, and then after I do my long-ass glacially slow turn, I let the enemy do its thing, and I go get tea or something. Oh, he's going for my thief. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to kill all of these guys last round. Thief's pretty dodgy though, so yeah, we're good. Oh wow, they actually took the bait. Linking at Jagan for 1 damage. Okay, I think they said something about like a healing spell in town. I'm guessing that I need my thief to grab that, so... yeah, let's go for that. Enemy thief is probably gonna go on me, but I think we'll be fine. Actually, maybe let's get Sheeta. Okay, how's this guy doing? He's not super healthy, but I think anyone else will just one-shot him, so I'll try to get my bowman to finish him off. Also, how on earth do I tell which of these is stronger? No idea. What about select? I haven't actually tried the select button yet on anything. Doesn't do anything. I don't know. What does my gut tell me? Is a bow gun better than an iron bow? I bet not, because my newest archer started with an iron bow, whereas bowgun is the one I started with. No! Ah, so close, he would have leveled up. Ah, that sucks. I think I'm just gonna keep getting levels to Sheeta here. She seems to be making good use of them. And I guess we just have the B team over here loop around back and strike the enemy from behind, do like a pincer attack type deal. The funny thing is, yeah, talking about having to redo all of this stuff if I decide to play this game and then play Mystery of the Emblem right afterwards. Really, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to play through if I decide to work my way through the whole series, because there are like, I think I read somewhere that 3 Houses is like the 11th game in the series or something like that. So there's a lot to work through, and I don't know if I want to play all of them necessarily. The more I think ahead on it, I kind of see why people recommend for you to skip the original Fire Emblem. I don't actually think it's a bad game on its own. It's just... you're gonna burn yourself out if you play through every game in the series and start with the worst ones and all that. There are better places to start that will give you a more enjoyable time. And it's not like there's any shortage of Fire Emblems out there. Yeah, this was the one you play when you're like scraping the bottom of the barrel and you've played all of the other Fire Emblems and you just need to have yet another one after playing all the other Fire Emblems out there. Actually, let's loop him around back here. Oh, he doesn't actually have a javelin, does he? That's right, I sent my javelin knights to the other front. In that case, we'll get Bart's to do it. Oh wait, no, this is the opposite of what I want. So I'm thinking I want Marth to get a last hit here. Because yeah, the usual thing is you get the archers to let loose first, that'll soften them up, and then you get the melee guys to go in so they can finish them off without taking a counterattack. Oh, hey there, Shifty Sauce. Night's going better than expected, I gotta say. The internet and chat kind of led me to believe that this game would be really bad, and... I mean, it's not the best RPG I've ever played, but... like, the genre got off to a strong start here. Like, all the basics are here. It's a reasonably good time. Ah, so close. But yeah, with archers it's the opposite, because archers can only hit 2 spaces away, and they can't counterattack melees. So now that we've done that, Bart's can make a ranged attack with impunity, provided that he actually hits. I don't know why I did that. He's level 5. I don't want him hogging-dawsing the experience here. Whatever. So I want Kain to get the last hit here, but Oguma is going to have to soften him up for him. And I'm afraid that Oguma is just going to kill him in one shot. We'll see what happens. And yeah, if it wasn't obvious, yeah, we're playing the original Fire Emblem here. Just barely left enough for us. See, this would be the perfect opportunity for our cleric to go in and finish him off if clerics could actually make melee attacks. Actually, didn't Kain get a bad level last time, too? I guess we'll see. This level up will determine whether Kain gets any experience from now on. Oh, he's not leveling up. Never mind. In a way, it's almost kind of pathetic when you think about it, the way that, like, SRPGs didn't really advance very far after this, like, until Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, I'm trying to think of another SRPG on, like, the SNES or the Genesis, like, from the 16-bit era or earlier, that was, like, a radical departure from Fire Emblem. And as far as I can remember, like, all the ones I'm aware of are very, very similar to this, basically. They had their own advancements and tweaks on everything, but, like, I'd say, like, at least, like, 85% of the mechanics and basic concepts here are the same as in, like, Shining Force and Tactics Ogre and Vandal Hearts, for that matter. Oh, the way the horse kind of stamps the ground there. The animation is actually really impressive for the Famicom, I've got to say. A galloping horse there. I knew he'd go for it. Okay, Bandit v Bandit. Let's tangle. Yeah, my Bandit's better. Now that I'm here, I think they said there's magic or something in one of these forts. I think I need my Bandit to go get it, but I also want my Bandit to get the last hit on this guy. Never mind. Oh, maybe they're talking this village, like I need to go to the shop up here. That would make sense. Also, Julian's level 3? What the fuck? I thought Julian was only level 1. Right, I got him confused with the enemy bandit. The enemy bandit is level 1. My guy's level 3. So in that case, we can just charge forward. In fact, we can take another crack at trying to get a last hit to our poor archer back here. Come on, big ups. Big ups. Actually, weapon level and speed is decent. Like, weapon level is basically the best stat you can get, I think. It's what determines your damage, which is the main stat that we care about. So now it's kind of a race to the objective. Who's gonna get to the fort first? The A team or the B team? Oh yeah, there was a point I was driving at after all this. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of Fire Emblems out there, and there seems to have been like a big resurgence of interest, or even just a surgence of interest in the series lately. I don't know if it's all based on the new Three Houses game, or I think it was the 3DS Fire Emblem game. I forget what it's called, that really got North American people really interested in Fire Emblem. I just remember in 3DS times, people were talking a lot more about Fire Emblem than I had ever seen them talk about it before. I should probably get my most damaged character to park their butt on the fort here. That would be Oguma here. He's got enough experience already, though. He's actually kind of over-leveled a little bit. We'll actually pull him back. Yeah, we'll get Doga in on this. I think this is my favorite class, even though it takes him forever to walk across the screen there. The way he animates and just the look of the armor is really cool. So things have been pretty easy going so far. This is a really accessible game too, like at least for the first few maps. Like it's pretty easy. Not super intimidating or anything. Like I remember when I was playing Radiant Dawn, I think I might have game overed on the first map, my first time through. Or I didn't game over, but I lost a character and I decided to redo the map. It was like the first or second map, I had to redo it because I lost the character. Oh no, they're going on Mars. Holy shit, Mars does a fuck ton of damage. Big ups. Do I even want to level him up? That's 2 kind of crappy level ups for him in a row. Who do we give this one to? Not Jagan. Maybe Kane? Yeah, let's see what Kane can do. Okay, I know he's ready now. Big ups! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kane's our boy. Okay, does this guy have a ranged weapon? Yeah, they're not gonna let us cheese it like that. So on the first map, because it seems like the bosses on every map just sit there on top of the objective. On the first map, he just had a melee weapon, so I could just plink away at him with archers forever. But from now on, it seems like they're gonna give him ranged weapons. Which means we gotta be a little bit careful. Actually, he took a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna have him go back to the village. Actually, yeah, we'll get Jagan to draw his fire as usual. I have not yet found a shop that sells healing magic. So, like, this healing magic I think is going to be really valuable. I'm going to want to try to avoid using it as much as possible. I think I went a little bit too crazy spamming the stuff on the previous map. Mind you, a lot of the stuff that I hear people rave about with the Fire Emblem games doesn't actually seem to be present in this game. There's like apparently they added a lot of like social link type stuff, like your party members build relationships with each other based on how you use them with each other in battle, and there's like, I don't know, like little character side stories and such. Like, a lot of the hype behind modern Fire Emblem seems to be behind, like, the like, character-driven storytelling and shipping and all of that kind of stuff, whereas there's basically none of that here. It's, like, pure mechanics. There's hardly even a story. We get, like, 3 dialogue boxes after every battle. The only thing that really distinguishes our characters from each other are their derpy-looking portraits here. Okay, before we finish off this map, I would like to see what's in that shop up here. Three items here, you can retrieve them from storages. Oh, I see. So it's like an item stash. I don't want to spend gold to stash my items. Yeah, it's just the same shit here again. Okay, I need to check my character's equipment, so she's pretty good for equipment right now. Okay, the wizard lady said something about a hidden healing magic somewhere on the map here. Okay, that kill sword's starting to run dry a little bit. We need to get a new sword for our new mercenary. I can't even buy new equipment for my thieves. Like, they don't sell thief knives at the shops that we've seen so far. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to move my mage back into one of these towns. Can she teleport herself? Doesn't look like she can. I'm sure I missed it already. I'm actually going to go back to the walkthrough and see if there's anything I missed on this map. Treasure. Salve. Relieve staff. Oh, the boss has the magic healing item. In that case, let's fuck him up. Oh, he's got 2 rows of HP. That's how you know they mean business now. Never mind, my archer can basically 1v1 him. Can Mars reach this? Oh, yes he can. I know I said I wouldn't give him experience after this, but he's my leader, and I don't want him lagging behind and getting one-shotted in the late game. Also, he's totally not going to steal this kill. He's going to do hardly any damage at all. Yep, so Marth is doing less damage than my bow guy. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, Doga's still level 2. Yeah, I'm totally fine with Doga cleaning up for us here. So badass. Big ups! Speed, luck, HP. I mean, it's 3 stats. They're not great stats, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Some people get nothing when they level up. Jagan. You useless fuckwad. Okay, what are we gonna... So we need a sword for our new mercenary. I think we're pretty much good on equipment for the rest of the party, though. She's good. He's good. Marth actually has an extra axe to spare. Oh, Oguma could use a new sword too, actually. These guys are never gonna get into position to do anything anyways. He's got more than enough weapons, he's got more than enough weapons. Yeah, I can't quite get in there. I'm gonna get Sheeta to buy the sword for him. Just because she's kind of gonna be the most useful as like an item transferring machine, I think. So yeah, we'll get an iron sword. I think my other mercenary needs a sword too. And now I think she's full on items. Yeah, they won't even let you shop once you're full on items. Can Doga reach? Oh, he's just short. I'm actually gonna have him give the relieve to our other cleric then. Should have set him up to give up the vulnerary to... The what now? What is that? Vulnerary. I have never seen that word before. That is a new one to me. I'm gonna go on Merriam-Webster right now. Merriam, what is a vulnerary? It's not in the dictionary. Oh, it's a vulnerary. That's not what the game said, was it? No, it's vulnerary. But it's not they don't really mean vulnerary. It's vulnerary. Adjective. It's not even a noun. Oh no, it is a noun. Adjective, used or useful in healing wounds, as in vulnerary plants. Noun, a vulnerary remedy. So it's like a healing herb, basically. I mean, text space was kind of at a premium in the NES days. I'm surprised they went with vulnerary as opposed to, you know, herb. Sire, look at this. The bandits left 15,000 Gs in the castle. Tomorrow we'll arrive in Orleans. Please get plenty of rest tonight. Would you like to save and resume? Yes, I would. That's a lot of horses. Big open map this time around. Where are we? Oh, okay. We actually get to choose our deployments this time. So we get 13 units. Martha's in no matter what, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that right? We've got 16 units, but they're only going to let us take 13. So that means we actually got more units than we're supposed to be allowed to have in the previous fight. That's kind of cool. I think I might leave the healers behind. Okay, Sheena's in for sure, because she's got our items that we want. I think Doga's got one I want to transfer to. Can I see their equipment? Like, I kind of want to know what they're carrying before I choose who to put into battle. Also, where are we popping up exactly? There's enemies on every corner of the map. Where are we going to start? Oh, probably down here. Ah, there we go. Select to see what they have on. Yeah, probably never going to use Jagan again. Gordon's in tentatively. I mean, honestly, if I don't put my clerics in now, they're never going to level up, because they need to get hit to gain XP. And if I wait too long to get them started taking hits, then they'll just get one-shotted. I should... we'll see. The plan was I would just play this for one night, and then we'd start the real Fire Emblem playthrough, like next week Wednesday, with Mystery of the Emblem. I'm kind of digging this, though. I kind of feel like I want to keep going with the Ankoku Kuryu to Hikari no Ken, or whatever right here. Is it Ankoku or Ankokuku? I have it printed as Ankokuku. Ankoku Kuryu. Is that right? I mean, at least that's what the game says. According to the game, our clerics get XP by getting attacked. And I had assumed that they meant that in addition to the normal way, by attacking enemies, but clerics don't have a melee attack, so I don't know how else to get them XP other than let them get hit. Yeah, I'm gonna put both the clerics in. Doga's my man, so he's in. Okay, do you know this? Is it different in Mystery of the Emblem? Because if it's different in Mystery of the Emblem, then I might just stop playing this right now, and we'll redo these 3 fights in Mystery of the Emblem. Oh, like an enemy thief. I see what you mean. That would be almost an infinite source of leveling, too. I'm just going to look it up, Because the thing is, I've played enough of Mystery of the Emblem to know that the first few fights are exactly the same as the fights we've done already, so maybe to avoid having to replay too much, I'll just take the internet's advice for once and stop playing this and just... Okay, what's the actual title of Mystery of the Emblem? Yeah, I think I had read that, so Mystery of the Emblem is like a slightly abridged version of the first Fire Emblem. Like, it cuts out some fights, and then that's the first half of the game. And then I think the DS one is a full remake. The other thing I read is that apparently there are some characters that they actually cut from Mystery of the Emblem compared to the original, which has some people upset. Because, you know, you really get attached to these guys. They're so lively. Such vivacious, likable personalities in this game. I kind of like the princess, actually. I think it's really cool how she keeps on recruiting people to our cause by having her chat with people. It's kind of like a show, don't tell type thing, where it's like the way you tell that she's charismatic is by what she does for you in the game. She recruits people for you. I think Bartz and Oguma are overpowered right now. We'll leave them out. Put Cain and Abel in. The good old satanic duo there. And I guess one of these guys does go in. Damn it, the titles are all in Japanese on game FAQs. And I don't know which one Mystery of the Emblem is in Japanese. Seisen no Keifu. I think that's it. Pairing guide. Do you have a relationship system in Mystery of the Emblem? Oh, I got it wrong. This is Genealogy of the Holy War. Monsho no Nazo. That's the one. Let's see, archers. So I'm just looking up here to see how clerics work in Mystery of the Emblem here. I was looking at the characters list and it took me like 5 seconds to figure out that Maris means Marth in this translation they're using. So that's 3 different ways to say this guy's name now. We've got Marth, Mars, and now Marus. Okay, Gordon, Oguma, Saji Majibashi, Kashin. Wait a second. Did they cut the healer that you get in the first town? I'm not seeing, what's their name? Riff. It looks like Riff isn't in Mystery of the Emblem. Oh boy. Okay, so no healers for the first 2 maps. Okay, I'm getting too involved in this game. Also, I need to go out and do some shopping before the convenience store closes. I'm running low on toilet paper. And I don't want to be, out of that tomorrow morning. Oh, this is a big decision. Do I keep going with good old Famicom original Fire Emblem? Or do we switch to Mystery of the Emblem? Well, whatever. We've got a save here, so I'm gonna... Oh, also, I'm curious about one more thing. So actually, this is a good place. This is a good time to try out one more thing. How do I start the battle? Oh, I need to select one more units. We'll get Oguma in there. I can't figure out... There we go. After a fierce battle, Martha set foot in Orleans. To meet the Orleans army, the enemies protecting the fort must be defeated. From far away, the sound of horses is heard. Yeah, that's a lot of horses. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go save. Please hold reset before turning the power off. Yeah, it's as I suspected. So this is a suspend save, not a an abusable, like, save scummy save. Which is, you know, fair. Why do you need to hold reset before turning the power button off? Is that like... Does that do something? Is that like a hidden function of the SNES? It's like, oh, it preserves your battery or something? I've never seen a game do that before. Did you have to do that with all games with battery saves? Or maybe it's a Famicom specific thing. I have never seen a game instruct me to hold reset before turning the power off. I haven't decided yet. I'll think on it over the weekend, and then by Wednesday, I'll announce on Twitter whether we're going to continue with this on Wednesday, or if we're going to switch to Mystery of the Emblem. You know what I might do, actually? We might do Gaiden. Because this game was not nearly as bad as people told me, and people say the same thing about Gaiden. They're all saying, like, oh, just skip the Famicom ones. They're trash. Don't even bother. Because, yeah, the problem with this one is, even though it's good, I'm just going to have to redo everything anyways once I play Mystery of the Emblem, and then Shadow Dragon later on. Dark Dragon? Shadow Dragon? Whatever it's called. The one on DS that remakes this one. So if I want to get that little bit of Famicom jank in here on stream, I might just do Fire Emblem Gaiden. It's different? How is it different? Like, it's still a strategy RPG, right? Or is it one of those ones where you've got, like, world map and replayable battles and stuff? Does it have permadeath still? If it doesn't have permadeath, then I might not play it after all, because that's kind of a... Oh, wow. I might have to see this. I'll give it a shot. That's going to be the plan. Yeah, we'll call this one for now. I think I'm done with... We had our little retro taste of the original Fire Emblem. But they've already redone this on Super Nintendo and DS, and I'm going to play those eventually anyways, so we might as well play the good version of all of this. As far as I know, Gaiden hasn't been remade. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think there's a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden. Or if there is, then they didn't remake it for a long time, until like way later. If it's 3DS, then I don't have a 3DS, and I'll never get to play it. So in that case, yeah, there's a good reason for me to try Gaiden. So we'll do that next stream, I think, is we'll check out Gaiden. And then depending on how that goes, we might just switch to Mystery of the Emblem right after that. So that's the plan. I need to go get toilet paper. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream here. I have tentative plans to hopefully stream tomorrow. Probably nothing like super fancy. No Fire Emblem, no Rogue Empire or anything like that. Probably just some same old, like kind of my usual stuff. We might do like an Azure Dreams run or something like that, if I even feel like streaming after work. But the next regular scheduled stream... Oh, and I'm not going to stream on Sundays anymore either, because I've got a D&D campaign that we're starting up from now on Sundays. Which is part of the reason why I want to do Saturdays more often. So the next regular scheduled stream is going to be Wednesday, where we'll be, resuming Fire Emblem Gaiden. That is the plan. Thank you for watching. Yep, Jadis, Shifty Sauce, Vasil, all y'all out there. And all y'all, lurking in the darkness. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.